pointing out the clouds to me. So I was taking a look and I was thinking, you know, this morning's cloud formations are actually pretty nice, although they've cleared up a little bit. So basically I'm just jumping in my car, and instead of going to one of my favorite spots, I'm going to try something new this morning, and I'm just going to hit Riggs Road and I'm going to drive east until basically I run out of city-ish stuff and get more into the desert-ish stuff, and just try to find a random spot out there in the middle of nowhere and see if I can just take some good sunrise photos. Good morning. I am actually on my way, just heading east down the road. I'm trying to go until I run out of neighborhoods and houses, because I have noticed that the clouds in the past few days have been pretty neat. Yesterday blocked the sunrise completely, but this morning it looks like it's going to be actually set up to be a pretty nice sunrise, like better than usual, and I can't pass up the opportunity. So instead of doing my usual morning stuff that I had planned on doing, decided to jump in the car, and and another thing I'm doing is I'm not going to one of my usual favorite spots. Today it's just going to be a drive until you run out of the town, and then hopefully there will be something that I can find a way to take a good shot of the sunrise. On my way, I had to go ahead and get myself some morning snacks. So I got myself an almond sweet and salty bar, and of course Monster. You know, it is now 4:42 update. Still gonna be a nice sunrise, but it's not gonna be what I was kind of thinking it was gonna be when I headed out on this little excursion. The alpenglow started to peek up over the horizon. It's looking nice. It's just beautiful little pink color, but we're still waiting until the sun comes up. Well, to be honest, I don't know that I've ever just driven this road as far as it'll take. They've built a lot of houses out here, so I'm still going in town, but I think I'm coming up on the end here pretty soon. Well, I did hit the end of the road and ended at a stop sign. Then it kind of went to dirt, but there was a canal right after it, but it was cut into just a big dirt field, and they had cleared away all of the natural habitat of the area. Somewhat deserty. I do want my desert habitat around me as I take some photos. I still got about a half hour, but the next 15 minutes is when the glow is going to start happening, and I'm going to start missing out on stuff. Found a place out here. There's lots of it is now 4:55, still running out of time, but we're gonna find it. I just want to talk about what it is that I'm looking for. What I'm trying to do is find something interesting to be the subject with the sunrise in the background, but I always like to have some kind of interesting foreground subject. So getting away from just the normal brick and mortar homes, getting out into the middle of the desert that's historical, or you know, a remnant of some past that we can catch in the foreground. There is a lot of desert stuff to the right of me on the road here, so I'm going to keep going down here until I'm really just looking for a place where maybe there's a dirt road or something that still isn't blocked off, that I can just go down. This appears to be the very next development heavy area where they're taking the desert and turning it into more houses, but more and more of these houses come in, less and less of the desert's out here to enjoy. There's a big swath of Apache Junction that has been designated as a preserve, which is actually pretty awesome, and that area is really nice. As a matter of fact, as much time as it has taken me to just find some random dirt lot, which that's kind of the point. I could have gone to that spot, that area over there that I'm talking about, but the point of this little excursion has been to just basically throw a dart at the dartboard and see what I can find and explore this area. But it's all fenced, which is the thing that's driving me nuts. If I don't, I guess a Joyride was what was in the numbers for today. But I'm gonna turn because I'm going very slow and I'm the only one here. But see, this is what I run into. This is actually a spot that I can actually get out of my car and go into, because it's not actually totally fenced. There's my sky, see what I'm talking about? But I am kind of happy with this area because I think I can actually drive onto it. And I'm now gonna get out of my car here and go up on over there, up to that ridge over there, and see what I can see. See, there's the new housing, the new neighborhood, the road that I just came down. And then this is the area over here that I'm gonna go scout out for a spot to take some photos. Not sure it was worth it to grab all my gear just now, but I'm gonna head out over here to this little slope. Just hoping nobody needs to actually drive through where I just parked my car in the next 20 minutes. Okay, see, now the desert stuff is actually pretty cool. Look at that fence. There is a complete barbed wire fence that is blocking me from going out into it. Maybe they're not fenced off over there. I'm gonna head that way. Well, it's probably not the most interesting spot, but it's a spot. Basically, it's what I have to do because I'm running out of time to drive around, but now I'm just walking around. Let's see, our sunrise is starting to happen. I'm missing it at this point. So we better get ourselves set up somewhere because it's happening. But I'm gonna pause it for a second until we get out to there so that I don't waste too much. But I drove all the way out here and, you know, I'm not really gonna have much to have a photo of, but look at the sunrise that's happening. So I'm gonna have to pause the walk around and just take some pictures. Well, I finally made it to the spot, and gotta say, I'm not sure it was worth the big drive out here just to, I mean, to sunrise it's worth the drive, but I don't think I got anything that I was hoping to get out of this drive this morning other than a nice little joyride. And I'm kind of out, I'm in a field I've never been in before. The glow of the clouds is already come and gone. Now we're just waiting for the sun to come up and we'll get some photos of that, especially these clouds over here, this area over here. So we got some good interesting shots there, and we'll see if we can make something out of this morning. It's been fun. Thanks for joining me.